Let us start the session with the recall starting prayer. Just close your eyes and listen to the prayer. I am the I. I come forth from the void into light. I am the breath that nurtures life. I am the emptiness, that hollowness beyond all consciousness. The I, the it, the all. I draw my bow of rainbows across the waters. The continuum of minds with matters. I am the incoming and outgoing of the breath, the invisible, untouchable breeze, the undefinable atom of creation. I am the I. Welcome to everybody. Thanks to all of you for joining on time. Today's topic is forgiveness. What is forgiveness? What is the definition of forgiveness? Why it is required? Is it really required? If it is required. To put in simple words, definition of the forgiveness is releasing the pain. If you are forgiving means you are releasing your pain. It is not about the other person. When you are forgiving other person, you are releasing your anger, your hatred, your anxiety, your sleeplessness, insomnia, or stress. You are releasing, overall, you are releasing your pain. So it is only for you. I'm just meeting all of you. Whenever you want to speak or ask something, you can unmute yourself and speak. If I am choosing the forgiveness means I am forgiving means I am releasing my pain. It is not about the other person. Once I forgive the other person, once I completely forgive the other person, I can find the peace. The lack of peace of mind. Many times people are saying about the lack of peace of mind that they're not able to get the sleep or feeling anxious. They don't have peace of mind. Most of the time, lack of peace of mind is because of the unforgiveness, whether it is unforgiveness of other person or self. And many times people are going through the lack of confidence, lack of self-love, and related depression and anxiety. Most of the time, depression it is only due to lack of self-forgiveness. Because some way the person behaved in such and such a way, and now person realized that whatever the way the person has responded or behaved is wrong. I have done a mistake. I had done wrong thing, and that is as long as you are holding on to that point of view, that judgment about you, you cannot find the peace within. So it is very important to release all the stored emotions, emotional pain, emotional weight. And here in Ho'oponopono, it is very easy to forgive. We have the easiest way of forgiving, whether it is yourself or other person. When we start forgiving ourselves, the other person, in the process of forgiveness meditation, you realize that you will come across the dark side of you, and that you need to release. For that, you need to do anything extra. And whatever the forgiveness meditation is taught, the same thing if you're containing all the stored emotions, whether it is from this lifetime or any one or the other lifetimes, it doesn't matter where you got accumulated that particular memory or that energy which is causing all this. pain and suffering in the form of anxiety, lack of peace of mind, insomnia, unknown fear, hatred. And most of the time, these energies, not only in the mind over a period of time, they reflect in the body in the form of health issues. Most of the time, acidity or back related issues or throat or headache like this. They reflect in different ways in the body. So it is very important to release any kind of judgment or unforgiveness about you and about others. It is not only that I got angry on someone and I forgive someone. It is not complete. I need to forgive myself for not able to understand the situation. I need to forgive myself for all my misconceptions about myself and about that person. Hope it is clearly said that we are not able to see the things as they are. Most of the time, we are not able to see the things as they are. It is only because of our misconceptions. Over a period of time, if you keep on practicing the forgiveness, meditation, keep on forgiving yourself and each and every person, whoever is appearing in your disturbing and painful thoughts, you see that you are becoming closer and closer to the divine within you. Because Ho'oponopono process itself is a petition to the divine within, where we will be having the working relationship with the divine or divinity within. And here we need not to go to any temple, mosque, or church or any place of prayer. When you are practicing Ho'oponopono, you are addressing the prayers of procedures to the divine within. And when you say the four phrase prayer, I am sorry, this either you can address to the divine or you can address to your subconscious mind. Subconscious mind means it is your own being, your own subconscious mind. You are saying consciously means that is conscious mind addressing to the subconscious mind. I am sorry. I am sorry for all the accumulated memories stored in you, which are causing all this suffering for you, which are all the reason, the root cause for all your suffering you're going through. Because whatever the inner child is going through, the same thing is reflected in your life as outside problem. Whenever you encounter any kind of problem or issue, that means your inner child is not happy, going through some pain, and that is reflecting in your life as the outside problem. This is the only definition of problem. Memories replaying. It is only the memories replaying outside, replaying as the outside problems. There is nothing out there. Whatever the memories are there in your subconscious mind, the same thing is getting reflected in your my subconscious mind and in your life. And most of the time, our lives are happening based on the memories stored in the subconscious mind, rarely the inspiration. And that is the reason it is said that we need to focus on reaching the zero state. How it is said as zero, Buddhism, void, Hinduism, meditative state, self-satisfied. Even though person is not having any kind of external comforts and pleasures, whatever the things are happening around him or around her, the person is always satisfied and peaceful. That person is not disturbed by any kind of the any of the outer circumstances. That is the meditative state, where the person is free from all the memories, data, program, thoughts, emotions, pains, pleasures, desires, attachments. Nothing is there. Void, zero. You are happy with yourself. And that is the goal of Ho'oponopono practice. And one of the obstacle to reach that goal is the thoughts, feelings, emotions related to anger, hatred, and resentment. And these are all appearing in your life is only because you are holding onto some kind of memories or some kind of program or data which needs to be released, which needs to be cleaned, erased, or transmuted. And for that, to release all the unwanted stuff we have related to these emotions, there is a simple process. It takes hardly 5 minutes, only 5 minutes, and you can make it 15 minutes or half an hour. A meditation process, it takes only 5 minutes. It is so easy and simple. First, you start with the breathing, breathing exercise. Actually, you're already breathing, no need to start breathing. If you are not breathing, you would not be able to attend today's session. Am I correct? At least I am breathing. So whatever the breathing you're doing, you just if you continuing. The only thing is when you start doing this forgiveness meditation, there is a different process of doing the breathing in the same comfortable way. You're making a little bit slow and you're focusing on observing the inhaling the positive energy in the form of white light, and during the exhalation you are exhaling the negative energy as black color. Like this you'll be repeating for a couple of times and couple of minutes, and once your body and mind are totally relaxed, then you can start the forgiving procedure. First you need to forgive yourself. The phrase is easy and simple. I completely forgive myself. I completely forgive myself. It is not just I forgive myself. Completely. I completely forgive myself for all the mistakes I have done in my life, whether it is knowingly or unknowingly. We were using these two words, knowingly and unknowingly, knowingly or unknowingly, because it is not that every time we are committing a mistake or doing a mistake intentionally. Sometimes it happens that we behaved in such and such a way that is hurting the other person or other being. So then during that time it was not your intention to hurt that person, but even though it was not your intention, person got hurt just because of your words or behavior or the things you have done. So for each and everything, you need to forgive yourself, whatever the things are done, whether you are done intentionally or knowingly or unknowingly. I completely forgive myself for all the known and unknown mistakes I have done in my life. And then next step is ask the divinity to forgive you. God, please forgive me for all the known and unknown mistakes I have done in my life. First, you are forgiving yourself and you're asking the divine to forgive you for whatever the mistakes you have done in your life. And when you're doing this forgiveness meditation, it is not only that you are forgiving for the mistakes or the things which you have done or committed in this lifetime only. It is not true. Whether it is done in this accumulated this lifetime or previous lifetime or any one of the any or multiple lifetimes since the beginning of the creation, and all the stored memories of the energies will be cleared when you do this process. And when you are asking the divine to forgive, God, please forgive me for all the known and unknown mistakes I have done in my life. Then instead of the word God, if you mention the name of the divine form which you personally believe, that is your choice. Because if you believe in one particular form of the divine, for example, if you are calling the uh, divine form as the addressing as the Father, then when you say Father, please forgive me, instead of saying God, please forgive me, that means the word Father is your choice of divine form, the universal creator, the God, the great something who has created each and everything, each and every universal molecule. When you address with that particular name or the form which you have faith, which you believe in, whether it may be your favorite deity, like in India we say, South India we say Ishta Devata. Ishta means like, Devata means God. The form of the divine form which I like personally, that is my favorite deity. Similarly, you need to choose your own favorite deity or the family deity. And each and every family, whichever the family are born in, each and every family have their own family deity. So when you start addressing the divine form as per your choice with that particular name, whichever the divine form or the divine name you have faith, you personally believe, then you feel the energy of the forgiveness and you can feel the presence of the divine. Around 1 year back, I asked one of my clients to do this forgiveness meditation for one particular issue. Then she has done in just 1 week or 10 days. After doing 1 week or 10 days, she could see the Lord Shiva in front of her because she was saying instead of God, Shiva, please forgive me. Lord Shiva, please forgive me. Or Father Shiva, please forgive me. She was taking the name of the God as per her choice. She believed in Lord Shiva. If you believe in Jesus Christ or Father Jesus or whichever the name you call it, then if you address him with that name, you can feel the divine energy. You can feel the connection with the divine divinity. That is the reason I'm saying to use the divine name of your choice. It is not that one divine form or one God is powerful, another God is not so powerful, nothing like that. There is only one universal creator, whole universe. You, me, each and everything around us, each and every star, planet, each and every universal molecule, living, non-living beings, whole creation, entire cosmos was created by only one divine divinity. And the same divine is taking birth on the earth in different forms, known as the divine incarnations. It may be Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, or Muhammad Paigambar, whatever the name you call, all are true because all are coming from the same truth. There is only one truth, the source of the whole creation. It is said as the love. Love is the source of divine form, the source of the creation. So when we ask that universal creator, the Almighty, the all-powerful universal creator, it is not only that you are releasing your painful emotions and your pains, you'll be able to experience the presence of the divine. And then coming to forgiving other person, how to forgive other person. Most of the time people say that I need to forgive this person, I need to forgive that person, but I don't know how to forgive. What is the process? And here it is easy. I completely forgive that person for hurting me knowingly or unknowingly. We are not using any long or lengthy prayers. We are not using all the thoughts or emotions or the definitions which are related to forgiveness and all these things. And here it is so simple. Simply I completely forgive that person for hurting me knowingly or unknowingly. Dear God, please forgive that person for hurting me knowingly or unknowingly. And here again we are saying knowingly and unknowingly, knowingly or unknowingly. Because the same vice versa. If your behavior is hurting other person, even though it was not your intention to hurt the other person. Similarly, many times other people behaviors, words, and the deeds might have hurted you, even though they have done or they have behaved in such a way to not to hurt you or to hurt you. Sometimes people are hurting you intentionally and sometimes unknowingly. So you need to release all the emotions. When you release these all the emotions, you will see that your emotional weight is getting down. And this simple 5 to 10 minutes forgiveness meditation, with this forgiveness meditation, people are losing weight, excess weight. That is known as. Say anything to say, sir?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
When you're saying for forgiving others, you're saying say the name of the person, but there may be others whose names we may not remember, who may be in the past. How do we address that? If we are going to be cleaning for other lives as well, how do we do that?
Thank you very much for the question. First thing is we need to focus on the present emotions and the painful thoughts what we are going through. Once in the process of cleaning that painful thoughts or the emotions, if you keep on cleaning and all the related memories start showing up and they get cleaned on their own. We need not to focus on which lifetime accumulated this. Because when it comes to forgiveness, it is quite a sensitive topic. Because when it comes to forgiveness, people are going through depression because people got cheated without any kind of mistake from their side. When the person is truthful, nice person or good person, whatever the way you explain, if the person has not done any kind of mistakes, still that person got cheated by the other people, whether it comes to financial or business or relations like this. And it is not that this particular thing or the cheating is taken place in just this lifetime. Because now in this lifetime, person is experiencing that pain in the form of cheating, whether it is business or financial or relations. And it is most of the time it is connected to previous lifetimes. If you don't have any kind of memories or accumulated memories of related memories, in one or the other previous lifetime, you cannot experience this kind of some cheating or like this, whether it is financial cheating or any kind of person. It is from previous lifetime. So when you start forgiving the person who has hurted you, then you are releasing all the past memories, all the accumulated memories, whether they are accumulated from this lifetime or thousands of lifetimes. And everything will be washed away. Everything will be cleaned, transmuted, or erased, whatever the name is. Is it clear, sir?
Yeah. So what I understand is that the specific people causing us hurt, knowingly or unknowingly, are also a reflection of what has happened earlier. And therefore, if we forgive them now, then the past is also getting cleared along with that. Is my understanding correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Srinivas.
Yeah. If it is multiple people, then what to do? For each and every person, you need to say these phrases. That is the reason I told forgiveness meditation, even though it takes only 5 minutes, it can go up to 15 minutes or half an hour. For each and every person, you need to repeat the phrases. I completely forgive this person for hurting me knowingly or unknowingly, and I completely forgive that person for hurting me knowingly or unknowingly. Once you are totally free from any kind of thoughts or painful thoughts, disturbing thoughts related to anger, frustration, lack of sleep, or anxiety, depression, then you can see the whole new life. You can experience the whole new life. The peace you can find within you. You need not to go anywhere. You need not to spend, or you need not purchase any external object or things. By releasing your memories, by forgiving yourself and others, you can find the peace within yourself. And when you forgive, the another advantage is most of the time people are accumulating weight because of these painful emotions, which is known as the emotional weight. And whatever the emotional weight is there, it will be reduced. And most of the many times people are coming to me because of some relationship issue or some other most of the time related to lack of understanding and relationship issues, and they time and again most of each and every person, almost everyone, they told me that after they came across this particular issue, even though they're going through this pain and suffering stress, their weight is increasing. It is the increasing the body weight is only because of accumulating the emotional weight. You are storing all the painful emotions in your body, mind, space, aura, soul, whatever the definition you can give to yourself. And these are the stored. When you release these emotions by forgiving, your emotional weight will be reduced. Another thing is, another advantage of forgiveness meditation, people who are having difficulties related to money or financial blocks, money blocks or financial issues, once after forgiving completely, they're able to see their financial situation is picking up like anything. Because when it comes to money blocks or financial issues, most of the times is any kind of unforgiveness is becoming a block. The main block is related to money blocks. It is a main money block, unforgiveness, any kind of unforgiveness. So once you are willing to forgive, once you decide to forgive, your whole life is getting changed. Most of the time, just by willing to forgive itself, you're releasing most of the stored emotions, most of the stored pains. First, you'll find peace, and all your surrounding relationship will be more beautiful and more understanding. Then you have financial freedom, all the money blocks will be cleared. You'll be able to attract money in an easier way. The emotional weight will be reduced. You will be free from the painful emotions. And as long as you are holding on to any kind of unforgiveness or hatred, you are not able to live in the present moment. For example, if you are angry on yourself or some other person, at that time you have taken a book and read one particular paragraph, and then immediately you start reading the same paragraph because you are not able to remember what you have read. You have to read several times. You are not able to focus on what you are reading or what you are doing. It is because that the underlying energy of the anger or the hatred is not allowing you to focus on the job, what you are doing. So once you release that pain, the underlying energy, that painful emotion of the anger or the hatred, you will be able to focus on the present moment. You will be able to enjoy the present moment. Just by reading once, you will be able to grasp the essence of that particular paragraph, what is mentioned in that book. If you are free from that particular memory of unforgiveness. Is it clear? Anybody has anything to ask, share, add? In the chat, there is some chat. Is there? Let me see. Is the recording and video from your screen only on mine's and not sharing another screen, right? Just to be sure, if you can let me know. No, we are not sharing any screen. No need to worry.
Hello, sir. May I say something, please?
Yes, madam, please.
Yeah, you just explaining us that if somebody has done some harm to us and we need to forgive them,
Yes.
right? Suppose there is a particular case wherein some people have financially harmed us. They have, was it financially dholiya type है. So, and we are expecting to get back some money from them. In such a case, if we forgive them, so we will not be able to ask money back. And if we don't ask money back, so if we ask money back, then that means we are not forgiving them. So, how to deal with such a situation?
Thank you very much.
Let me explain more clearly. I think I've always explained. Let me just clear it out. It is like our staff. My husband was running a business. The staff has, you can say, backstabbed. We didn't know that he was cheating on us. And then he has taken a lot of money. And once we realized that he has been cheating on us, we got everything cleared. So he has given us some money back, and we are still expecting a lot more from him. And just because of the COVID situation, we had not gone back to him or disturbed him. But we expect to get money back from him. In such a scenario, if we forgive him, so we should not be asking back the money. But we need the money back, right, sir? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sure. 1 second. See, when you forgive the other person, the person who owed money to you, I'm just making a lot of disturbance is there. The question is clear. She want to forgive one person who owe money to her. If I forgive that person, whether it may not be possible to ask that person to return that money. It is just a memory replaying as this. It is just your limited thoughts. It is not from the zero state. It is only memories replaying in the form. Here the thing is, once you release your memories, once you forgive yourself for misconceptions about the situation or judgments about you or the other person, and once you forgive that person, once you are free, you are connecting to your subconscious mind, the divinity within you, your inner soul, your soul ego. And whatever now you're speaking and experiencing, it is based on the all connected to physical brain ego. Once you connect to soul ego, then you can see the things clearly. And here another thing is, when forgiving the other person for you is important, because you need to release your pain, you need to release your anger, hatred, or insomnia, lack of sleep, whatever you're experiencing, all the to release all the stress you're going through, all the anxiety, stress you're going through. That is the one thing. For that, you need to forgive that person. Another thing is, when it comes to finances, whatever that person has to give to you, the money, it is not that when you forgive, you are only releasing that hatred or the painful emotions. When you forgive that person, all the related memories, whatever called as the shared memories, will be released from that person also simultaneously. That person will be able to realize the mistake. I would like to share one experience. One person was going through a legal suit and he wanted to take the Ho'oponopono sessions. It is related to finances of property related. And he told that I have not done anything, but that person, the person who has filed this legal suit, is legally or officially has no authority about that on that particular property. That property belongs to me. Still, that person, just to disturb me or just by filing the legal suit, trying to take part in my some property like this, and he was so hurt. And when he forgave that person, forgive, did the forgiveness meditation, he could feel the pain of the other person, why other person is filing a legal suit on him. He could understand the person's situation and he could develop the compassion instead of the anger, hatred. And earlier, the person was full of anger, the resentment. Even though I have not done anything, but this person is filing legal suit. And once that was, he released his memories, then he was able to understand the other person's situation. And he was able to understand the dark side of him, why that person is taking this step against him. Once he released, then automatically, without his direct intervention, the opposite person who has filed legal suit withdrew the case. And that person, that person has not done anything, and that person, he was not aware that he is going through Ho'oponopono sessions or personal sessions or meditation, this thing. Still, all the stored emotion, whatever the shared memories were there, were cleared from that person also. And that person was able to realize that whatever the legal suit filed was wrong. So was withdrawn. Similarly, in your case, when it comes to money, once you release your stored emotions, pain, anger, hatred, all the related memories or the emotions which are causing that person not to return your money will be cleared at the same time once they are cleared from you simultaneously, and that person need not to do anything. Only thing is you need to focus on yourself. You don't know what the memories are there, where they are stored, how they got accumulated. So you just focus on the emotions, thoughts, or feelings, what you're experiencing. You try to clean on those things. And today we'll be doing wonderful meditation, the forgiveness meditation. You just keep doing this meditation morning and evening. You see that once you forgive that person, at the same time, that person will realize his mistake. It is not only one person. The same thing has happened in my life, and the multiple clients. And in all these cases, the other party, the other person whom these people are we were forgiving, they were not aware. They were not even aware that these people are we are doing Ho'oponopono or these things, forgiving. So that even though they were not aware, all the stored emotions of the memories and whatever the past incidents were there, which were causing all these lack of understanding and differences, got cleared from them. And it is a boon for them also because they have not done anything and still it is getting cleared. Now you are going through the pain of this painful emotions. Now it is your time to release your pain. Once you release, it will be automatically all the related shared memories will be released from that person also. And all your financial relations and financial issues between you and that person, any lack of understanding or differences, everything will be clear. Is it clear, madam?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Now you will be
So
doing
in
the
that case, you can.
Sorry, madam.
Yeah, something related to
And
this.
as I said, like,
So,
Can you repeat,
may I
madam? I
ask
could not
something
understand.
related to this?
Sorry.
May I ask something related to this forgiveness?
I think Smita Purana wanted to say. Smita, madam, you wanted to say
yes,
something?
sir. Yes, sir. I just wanted to make myself clear that you are suggesting that we just follow this forgiveness meditation day and night, and that will really help us uh, clear out our problems with that particular person, because that the memories from his side will also vanish. Just we doing following this meditation. So, but I would like to say that when these things happen, it
Okay.
No sound. Yes.
It's maybe because of the network issue,
yeah,
not able to hear you.
yeah, network issue was there. Yes. So everybody might not be following this meditation as seriously as I am doing in the whole family. So in such a scenario, how do I handle this? Because I have complete
Okay.
faith in this. But I can't expect each and every member of the family to follow this.
What we are doing is not a
Is it
traditional
possible?
Ho'oponopono. Yeah. What we are doing today is not a traditional Ho'oponopono. What you're asking is, I cannot explain each and every person to do this forgiveness meditation.
Okay.
The entire family and the group of members are involved. That is known as the traditional Ho'oponopono. It was being practiced in Hawaii for thousands of years, since many thousands of years. And what we are doing is, the updated version, which is given by Morna Nalamaku Simeona in 1980s. And in this updated version, need not to include each and every family member and need not to include the entire group of the members. It is all about you.
Okay.
Because you are experiencing this unforgiveness, you are experiencing this lack of understanding the differences, whether it is related to money or any kind of lack of understanding differences with the other person, because it is now your experience, you are experiencing this painful emotion. So now you forgive yourself and the other person, and automatically everything will be fine, everything will be rectified. You need not to include all the family members or the entire group who is involved in this. And when you forgive that person, when you are trying to
Perfect,
forgive that person, you may come across the many other people whom you need to forgive, because the same thing has happened in many people. People start forgiving one person and end up by forgiving 60 people or 50 members. Because when you focus on the major emotion, all the related, when you focus on cleaning the particular memory, all the related memories start showing up. How they show up? Because now you decided to forgive one person, so all the related people whom you need to forgive or with whom you need to have good understanding, very good relationship, and everybody starts showing up in your mind in the form of thoughts or this one. Then you need to forgive each and everyone. It's only your job to forgive, do the forgiveness meditation. Is it clear, madam?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Sir, one question.
Yes, sir.
See, when you forgive people, you just have to forgive them in one line. Everybody, you can name each and every.
I completely forgive anyone or any situation who have hurt me knowingly or unknowingly. I completely forgive anyone or any situation. This way,
Like you can say multiple number of names in that one statement.
no, one by one. First, you need to focus on the main people whose thoughts are time and again disturbing you. And if all the people are related to one particular issue, you can say, I completely forgive that family members. I completely forgive this set of people, like that. If they are related to one incident or one issue, you can include together. You can do it together.
Okay, sir.
And most of the time, people found excellent results when they start doing individually.
All right,
And,
sir. Got it.
And another thing is, when you ask this question, I could recall another this one. Because if there are around 5 to 6 members are there, for example, you need to forgive one particular family members, entire family, around 5 people or 6 people are there. First, you need to forgive each and every person. I forgive person A, I forgive person B, person C, person D. And at the completion, at the end of this one, you can say, I completely forgive that group of those people. I completely forgive that particular set of people for hurting me knowingly or unknowingly. Like this, you can say.
It may not be family also. It can be anybody.
Or may not be family. It may not be. If the only thing why I'm using word family means there is those people are related to one particular emotion or the one incident or the situation.
Okay.
One set of people related to same issue.
So you're meaning family
business,
by emotions.
Yes, yes.
All right, got it.
Yeah. Group of people. Yeah. In
Thank
the
you,
chart,
sir.
there are, yes.
So if it is the same family, if it is one same family with people with a lot of issues with them, so do we need to take the names of all the members of the family?
First, you need to start with each and every person by name, one by one. At the end, you can say, I completely forgive anyone or any situation. I completely forgive that family members. I completely forgive that group of people, that set of people. Like this, you can say.
Okay.
Here, because the shared memories are there, no? You need to focus on those shared memories. Once you keep saying taking the name of each and every person, you are clearing the shared memories with that person. It is not for that person, you are cleaning for yourself.
So we take the names of all the family members.
Yeah, one by one, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
In the chat, one more question is there. What about our children? We don't hate them and definitely not angry on them. But when they don't listen to us, have poor lifestyle habits or addiction to electronic devices, etc., instead of disciplining them, is it enough to forgive them? See, it is your responsibility to take care of the kids. If it is a grown-up person or elder person, you cannot keep them under your control. But when it comes to the children, the kids, you need to take care of them because they don't know what is right for them, what is better for them. And nowadays, as you mentioned, addiction to electronic devices, it has become quite common for people getting addicted to electronic devices. That you need to train in such a way that in these particular times you need to study, in these times you can watch the movies or these things like that. That you need to take care of the kids depending on their age. This one, whatever the things they're doing and which grade they are there, accordingly you need to decide which is better. For example, for a kid of 5 years old it is different, for a kid of 14 years it will be a different this one. Accordingly you need to take care of your children. It is not about just forgiving this one. And here when it comes to children, the kids, it is not about some forgiveness. Even we cannot use the word forgiveness. No parent will hate their own kids, children. Children are so lovely. And as soon as you come across any child, you feel the love. So it is not about the forgiveness. It is about the discipline, what they need to learn this and you need to plan and is this one accordingly. I need to take care of them. It is your responsibility to take care of the kids and children. It is not the forgiveness. When it comes to kids and the small children, it is not about forgiveness. And because as per my knowledge, there is no parent who can hate their own kids or children. It is not right. And I want to add that I tried Ho'oponopono for my children too for almost 40 days now. Situation is still the same. And when it comes to this one, and whatever you're experiencing, you clean on that one. And whatever you're experiencing because of the kids' behavior, not listening to you, first you need to clean why you're experiencing these things. You wanted kids to hold the book and study and take care of their own things and all, doing their own things and completing their this own things. But it's not happening. Once you clean, start cleaning yourself, you see that outside things are also getting changed. In the cleaning procedure, it is the memories. It is only the memories, maybe from this lifetime or years. We don't know where we got accumulated these memories. Just keep cleaning the memories and you see that either the kids gets rectified on their own or you may find a way to rectify the things. Because most of the time we are not able to fulfill our jobs in a perfect way because of our misconceptions about the situation, about the circumstances, about people, and misconceptions about our own self. Once you release all your misconception about yourself, your children, surroundings, and your expectations, automatically you'll be able to find a way to convince the kids that this time is for breakfast, this time is for study, this time is for school, this time is for mobile or the electronic device like this. And just by getting angry, things you will not be able to rectify the things. It is not the right way. Only thing is we need to convince. To convince that you need to release your emotions related to this, whatever you're going through. And the self-forgiveness is the best process to release the memories related to lack of confidence, lack of self-love, or your own judgments or misconception about you. Shall we start the cleaning process?